telling me that you built a time machine?
Welcome to the Disciples of the Watch podcast.
at Woolworth's. Original hit albums at an incredible price. Albums with 16 to 18 hits by America's favorite stars. Get twice the music of other albums at half the price. Originally $7.98, now only $3.99. Give the gift of music at prices you can afford. Look for the Ronco album display. Great albums and tape, only $3.99 at all Woolworth and Woolco stores.
don't want me for yourself, so let me find somebody else. You say, although we broke up, you just wanna be friends. But how can we still be friends when seeing you only breaks my heart again? You've taken my heart. Let's make a new start. You really don't need me. You just keep me hanging on. Get off my life, why don't you, babe? Get off my life, why don't you now?
As I Here's Stop Thief, a computerized cops and robbers game where an electronic crime scanner gives you clues
Door.
to catch an invisible thief.
A broken window.
Footsteps.
In Stop Thief, when you think you know where the thief is, make the arrest.
Here come the cops.
I think you got him.
9-volt battery not included. Stop Thief, an electronic cops and robbers game from Parker Brothers.
Angels flying out of tune, looking for your best balloon. For the free show, don't be late. so I can see the light. Let the clouds open to drown the scent of fright. The sounds now all around me echo madly in my mind. My life may soon be over in this game against mankind. It's funny
Greetings, time travelers, and welcome to the 14th installment of Time Travel Radio on the Disciples of the Watch. Thank you for joining me on this adventure through time, and welcome to 1981. This is the third and final installment of the song selections from 1981. You're getting just over 120 songs. Well, technically it should be 123 if my math is correct for 1981. Did the same thing for 1980. Actually, I think there was less in 1980, and then I kind of tweaked the format, but I digress. We are digging deep on this third and final installment of Time Travel Radio. I think I mentioned it in the previous episode that I was a little underwhelmed at the selection of stuff that was available in 1981, because 1980 felt like such a strong year that I thought, oh, it's going to get harder in 81. And it got harder, but it was in a different direction. It was digging through the vaults, just going deep into the bowels of the internet, just trying to find those good songs or bands. So it took a little bit longer to put all of 1981 together and strip all the stuff that I couldn't use. I pulled out a lot of the poppy type of stuff that was big in the 80s, and that music I still enjoy, by the way, but it was kind of meant as to kind of fill the space so I could keep it at 40 songs, because I know as we get into the 80s, it's going to be a demanding bitch. So I thought I'm going to stick with that method, stick with the 40 songs with the bonus track to wrap up the show with. So let's get back to the music. Again, deep diving on this one. And some of it you probably heard, but I'm hoping that I'm going to definitely expose you to something that you've never heard before, because the majority of this I had not heard before. So you might be right along with me. We're going to kick it off, or I should say we kicked it off with Riggs. That's the artist name from the heavy metal soundtrack. That was the song Heartbeat that kicked everything off. Then the song Freight Train Runnin' from Bodine. I'm going to go with Bodine. There's an E at the end. Bodine. Song Freight Train Runnin'. That one I felt was very Whitesnake-like. I was immediately drawn to it because I like me some Whitesnake, especially early years, up into the 87 album, and after that I kind of they kind of teeter off for me. But part of it is just my ignorance. I was moving on with thrash metal at the time and didn't really keep up with things. I know that album they did with Vi. I do enjoy that album now, where back when it came out, I was like, okay, this feels like the band's jumped the shark. I was wrong, but here we go. So if you're a Whitesnake fan, I hope you enjoyed that. Then after Bodine, we heard from U2. I am surprised to be saying that. I didn't anticipate to be playing any U2, but I also never heard this album before. So I thought I'd give it a shot, and I enjoyed this song, and I thought, well, I'll keep it on the list and see what happens when I start to strip out all the other stuff, and this one stuck. So there you go, U2, early U2 from the October album in 1981. Then we heard a cover, and I battled on this one because I kind of wanted to use it. Actually, I really wanted to use it, and I kind of didn't want to because it's a cover, and it's like, I've heard this name before, but I've never heard this band. And it's probably more in passing, or you see lists of like new wave of British heavy metal bands or something along those lines. I have a feeling that's the only way I'm familiar with this name. Either that, maybe it's a Marvel character or something. But the band is called Nightwing, and the song was "You Keep Me Hanging On" with a reprise at the tail end of that, though, the Fantasia reprise. If you listen to the whole album, you'll see why there's a song Fantasia on there. But I digress. I really like that song. Vanilla Fudge did a kick-ass version of that song, and it's been in my heart ever since. So hence when I heard this, I'm like, man, they're doing a tribute to the Fudge. It stuck. It stayed. I'm making no apologies. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoy it, and I still enjoy it. You Keep Me Hanging On from the album Something in the Air from Nightwing. Now, there was one thing I did note on this one. Gordon Rowley is the bass player. He was formerly of Strife. He had done some session work, and he actually was offered a spot in Rainbow, but he turned it down because he wanted to do Nightwing. Could be a bad decision, could have been a good decision. I know working with Richie Blackmore may have been difficult. Who knows? But history has played out that we have Nightwing and we have different bass players involved in Rainbow. Bass players, plural, because that's how Richie Blackmore worked with Rainbow. Vocalists, bass players, drummers, keyboardists. You get the idea. After Nightwing, we heard from Bow Wow. That's a band from Japan. From the Hard Dog album, we heard Breakdown of the Earth. And after that, Budgie. We've been playing a lot of Budgie on these. I think I'm slowly turning into a Budgie fan. Really enjoyed this. This is a little bit different, and I almost was having difficulty finding something off of this album. But again, this is my first exposure to the album. The album is Nightflight. But then I kept digging, and I listened to this, and I don't know if this one may have been kind of marked as a, boy, if you really have to get rid of something, go ahead and get rid of this. You know, Nightwing and U2 would have been a couple of those as well. But when I separated the wheat from the chaff, so to speak, I turned to stone. The song from Budgie stayed in the mix. After that, we heard from the band More. Actually, I have this on vinyl. So this was one I was familiar with, but I've only listened to it a handful of times, not even a handful of times. You could count on two fingers how many times I've played this album, I would say. So when I saw this one was out in 81, I'm like, yep, I'm going to definitely dig into that. And I found a song I liked. It was called Depression. This is from the Warhead album. And one thing I'd added on this in my notes was they do a cover of Fire, the classic Fire from Arthur Brown. Check that out if you want to dig into some more. You see what I did there? After More, we listened to Praying Mantis, the song Running for Tomorrow from Time Tells No Lies. After that, a little bit of punk for you. The Exploited and the song Blown to Bits from the album Punk's Not Dead. Here we are in 1981, and they're already proclaiming that punk is not dead. And finally, now this one, I broke a rule. I never use songs that weren't released at the time. I may do reissues just because I want to get a better sounding quality. But as far as bonus tracks on reissues, even if they were recorded in that time, I tended to shy away from those. However, I did not know that this was a bonus track until I listened to the whole album. I picked the song, and then I did some more digging and a little more research on this release, and I realized, and it should have dawned on me, because it was more than 8 songs. And it just, in my music discovering haze, I just didn't click that it was more than 10 or more than 8. So it was CD length, not vinyl length. Of course, we're dealing in 1881, so there you go. Vic Vergat, if you've ever heard of him, pat yourself on the back. I've never heard of him before. That's the song Moonrider, which is a bonus track on the reissue of this album called Down to the Bone. I think it was an early 2000s reissue when this came out. So I stuck with it. So I'm kind of breaking the rules, but again, it sounds like it was recorded in the same time. It was just never used. It just kind of sat in the vaults, and then it became released. So technically, I guess it was an 81 release. It just wasn't on this album specifically unless you get the one with the bonus tracks. So I broke a rule, but who knows? Rules are meant to be broken, right? We're metal. Come on. And some notes on this one that I do want to share with you is a quick one here is Vic Vergat. Again, we're dealing with Vic. He recorded an album with Mark Starace, and wait for it, he did an album in 1993 with David Hasselhoff. That's right, the Hoff. Yeah, it sounds like Vic was very popular in, I want to say it was Italy. I don't have this in my notes, but I swear he's an Italian guitar player. And he gained a lot of notoriety in and around Italy. And of course, then hence David Hasselhoff being turned on to him at some point, and Mark Starace from Crocus. So there you go. Vic Vergat, Moonrider was the song, Down to the Bone bonus track. Please don't hold it against me. Let's see. Oh, and hey, before I forget, I know I didn't do this on the previous episode, so I wanted to remind you, if your MP3 player supports chapters, you'll see the name of the song and the artist in the chapters portion of your app, and you can jump forward and jump back. I use jump back quite a bit because, I don't want to jump forward. First of all, I will want to hear a song over again, or I might go through like a block of songs, then I'll jump back to the chapters and get back to the beginning of the chapter or to the block and go through it again. It's super awesome. I really like it. And I also like to see the song titles coming up on my, now I have a car from 2010 that shows the songs being played on it, but now I have one of those Android Auto devices on my dashboard. Is a little way to get my vision up higher as far as maps and such. And that does show the song titles and all that stuff. So I really like it. If yours does not support it, go check out Podcast Addict. That's the one I use and I actually did pay for it. You can get the free version. You don't have to pay for it. But by all means, if you want to support the app, throw down $5 or whatever they're getting for it nowadays and support the app. It's great. And it supports chapters. I really like the way they work the chapters there. As long as your podcasting host puts the information in there properly, it should hold up pretty damn decent. Now let's get back to the show. TV shows. We've talked about a few in each episode. Here are some that were launched in 1981. Again, kicking it off with the one that we've been celebrating through the whole series of 1981. MTV started in August of 1981. Helped a lot of artists be seen, helped a lot of the production of music videos. Back then, it was like, why put out a music video? It's nobody's really ever going to see it. Now we've got YouTube, bands can put them on their websites, etc., etc. So eventually MTV would have faded away anyhow. I know a lot of people give them crap for moving away from that and coming out with horrible reality TV shows and stuff like that. And I would agree with that. However, moving off of that format, unless you have good VJs or something like that, that's going to really draw people in. And especially now with recording in re-streaming at your leisure instead of having to have appointment watching. You know, it's still obviously a huge thing if you're watching Game of Thrones or something like that. Because, you know, back at the water cooler at work or on the job site, people are going to be talking about the episode. And if you didn't watch it the night before, when it came out, you might be not being able to be included in the conversation. I don't think that's obviously going to be a situation like that when you're doing MTV video type of programming, but I digress. MTV launched in 1981. Now, here's a show that I enjoyed a lot when I was coming up in the 80s, The Fall Guy. And he just released a movie loosely based, it's based on the name. It's not the same, I don't think. From what I saw in the previews, I never did go see it. It seemed like a fun film. I should rent that at some point. But The Fall Guy, yeah, great show. Lee Majors, Heather, one of the Heathers. Okay, it's not Heather Locklear. Heather Thomas. Jeez. Heather Thomas. Ooh, she was a sight for these young eyes, let me tell you that. Fall Guy. So I mentioned The Fall Guy. We got then Falcon Crest. I remember that show being quite big. It was a little bit too adult for my liking. Didn't really watch it. Didn't really care for it. But I do remember it had its popularity for the time. And a show that I did enjoy quite a bit, featuring Nell Carter. That was the show Give Me a Break.
It to the top. Give me a break, I'm looking forward. Get behind me, pull out every stop. I want a happy ending, I'm tired of pretending. Won't let them get the best of me. Whoa, 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 give me a break. The game is survival. Give me a break and plan my arrival. Give me a break, for heaven's sake. What happened to my piece of the cake? Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break.
And here's some shows that were canceled in 1981. The Mike Douglas Show. That show ran 20 years. It started in 1961. Another one, Super Friends, started in 1973, canceled in 1981, but it returned in 1983. So 2 years later, Super Friends is back on the air. And here's one I do remember watching quite a bit. That was canceled in 1981, Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids.
Hey, 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 it's Fat Albert, and I'm gonna sing a song for you. And this gonna show you a thing or two. You'll have some fun now with me and all the gang, learning from each other while we do our thing. Na, 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 gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, hey. Na, 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 gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, na, 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 gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, na, 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 gonna have a good time. Na, 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 gonna have a good time.
Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, 1972 to 1981. However, good news, it would be returning in 1984. All right, so grab your shovels. It's time to go digging deep again. We're kicking it off with a band called Saracen. This is from the Heroes, Saints, and Fools album, the song Ready to Fly.
to fly. Time brings the final surprise.
great players, the Harlem Globetrotters introduce another winning team, the Quintet, the new portable component system from JVC. A metal tape cassette deck, a powerful amplifier, 4-band tuner, and 2 full-range bass reflex stereo speakers. And when you're ready to hit the road, the JVC Quintet snaps together so you can carry it anywhere. The Quintet from JVC. 5 great performers that play perfectly together.
This is Don Pardo speaking. And now, the Red Rockers.
destruction, flames burning high. No need for a word now. No father of time. I'm your father of time. I'm the father of
Catch Lucky. He's got Lucky Charms. They're magically delicious.
Oops, I'll make a cottage and hide inside with me Lucky Charms, the crunchy oat cereal with marshmallow surprises, pink hearts, yellow moons, orange stars, green clovers, and blue diamonds.
Must taste delicious.
Thanks. Right.
Where are your Lucky Charms?
Right here, my friends. They're part of this good, nutritious breakfast.
Frosted Lucky Charms.
They're magically delicious.
They're magically delicious.
Nice. All sorts of good stuff in that mix. I hope you enjoyed all of it, if not most of it. Again, we kicked off with Ready to Fly from the band Saracen. Then the Handsome Beasts. Boy, if you're on like music groups on Facebook and stuff, you probably maybe have heard this name if you're not familiar with them already. It's the album cover that has gained popularity or notoriety, that's a better word, throughout the years. It's the singer, he's a very large gentleman with his shirt off, and I think his shirt is off. Boy, I should have put it in my notes here. But he's laying down with a pig in filth. There you go. That is the band, the Handsome Beasts. The song, Breaker, from the album. Here we go. Beastiality. So jump onto your computer, do a search for Beastiality and see find the handsome beasts. Start there, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. After that, we heard from Minor Threat and the song Filler. Slayer covered that song. They actually did like a twofer on the Undisputed Attitude album, which I really enjoy. So this one caught my ear right away. But it was Filler with I Don't Want to Hear It is what Slayer did. So there you go. That was the filler portion of that from 1981 Minor Threat album, Minor Threat. After that, we're going in a little bit of non-English territory here from Buenos Aires, Argentina. We have the band Riff from the album Macadam 3210. That was La Dama del Lago. And if you missed that it wasn't sung in English, hit that back button. Hit that chapter back. Go check it out. But yeah, that one caught my ear. It's like, even though I don't know what he's saying or singing about, I enjoy it. Same with Rammstein, and there's other bands that I enjoy. Sepultura doesn't always sing in English either, but there you go. That was Riff. Check those guys out from Buenos Aires, Argentina. After that, we heard from the Red Rockers, and from the Condition Red album, that was the song Hold On. Demon. After that, this is one band that I thought for sure I was familiar only with the name and only with their album titles and album art. So I was expecting something heavy, and then I heard that was Demon. Father of Time was the song, and that is from the Night of the Demon album. Hope you enjoyed that. Then we're getting into some more non-English. We got Obus from the Prepárate album. That was Va Estallar el Obus. And this is another band that I've seen the artwork for, never, at least not from this album. Maybe when we get through the 80s, I'll find out if there's anything that I've heard, because the name is so familiar. I swear I've heard more, maybe because there's other bands that are maybe using this name. The band is Rage, and they hail from the UK. The song I selected actually was titled Rage as well, and that comes from the Out of Control album. Real hard to find that one, digging through archives and stuff. So it's available out there. I was just looking for see if I can find a better quality MP3 on that one. So there you go, Rage from the Out of Control, and that was Rage. Then Bitches Sin. Yes, they do. I pat myself on the back for that one. That was from the Lead Weight compilation album. I own this, digitally, so I was familiar with it, but I don't really listen to it much. But when I saw this came out in 1981, I'm like, hell yeah, I'm digging on that. And this was one of them that I decided to share with the show. Bitches Sin. The song is Strangers on the Shore. And then we wrapped up that whole block with the debut from Black Angels and the album Hellmachine. That was the song Hellmachine. Now back to other tidbits from 1981. Here's some historical tidbits that I wanted to share with you. Martial law was announced in Poland. They had declared it to suppress the Solidarity movement, which was advocating for workers' rights and political reforms. How dare they? Suck it up, Poland. Jeez. That's humor, folks. Don't write me. After that, Israel destroys Iraq's nuclear reactor. So there apparently was a covert operation. Of course, it's got to be covert. You can't just announce via TV, hey, we're sending some planes over because they're going to be ready for you. So it's a covert operation. And they destroyed the Osirak nuclear reactor to prevent its use for military purposes. 1981, we're still dealing with this shit in 2024, folks. Human beings are fucked up. Another, President Reagan, we talked about him in previous episodes. He took a bullet in 1981. Well, or a couple. He got shot. Let's just say he got shot. In 1981, he also fired all of the traffic controllers in the U.S., or at least 11,000 of them. That's a lot. So they went on strike, and they wanted, obviously the same thing that the people in Poland wanted, workers' rights and probably job reform more so than political reforms. And so they went on strike, and it turned out to be a big deal. And Ronald Reagan fired 11,000 people because of that. So there you go. A couple more tidbits here. The first reported case of a computer virus happened here in 1981. The Elk cloner virus affected Apple II computers, becoming the first known computer virus in the wild. They clarify that in this note, in quotations, in the wild. And finally, Prince Charles and Lady Diana got married July 29th, 1981. That was Prince Charles of Wales marrying Lady Diana Spencer. It was a grand ceremony at the St. Paul's Cathedral in London. Of course, we know how that all turned out. Unfortunately, many portions of that relationship, unfortunately, but definitely through a beautiful lady. I mean, I don't mean just looks, seem like internally or as a human being, a beautiful person into the spotlight and revered to this day. And, so here we're talking about Iraq and Israel and their disputes from 81 and carrying all the way through into 2024. Well, here we have a bright spot from 1981 that carries on to this day, the memory of Lady Di. Now, this next song kicking off the third block. This is one that had a little bit of controversy in my notes, at least. I found it was released in 1981, and then I was doing some other digging, trying to find more information about the band. Taipan, T-A-I-P-A-N, Taipan. The name of the album is that as well, Taipan, whatever, however you say it. I did some digging, and it sounds like it may have come out in 81 in Australia, and then it was spread to the world like a computer virus. Okay, maybe not so proficient as a computer virus, but you get what I'm saying there. And that happened in 1982. And I'm hoping it did come out in Australia in 1981 just to hold me so I don't get held accountable for inaccurate facts. Taipan from the album Taipan. This is the song, The Cellar.
in a dream. I turned around and strolled outside, not worried about that glow. My legs got full of my iron horse as I plunged where to go. Leaving there, I felt the chill raised hair on the skin of my back. The Grim Reaper will go hungry tonight as he crossed that track.
As your thoughts give way to the peaceful sound of the night, and in your head someone saying, I love you. The journey is only beginning, and still in my mind I can hear someone singing of all of the things that they said life was bringing to you.
face over perfect system. Don't feel labor to benefit them. When I'm free talking, just me and myself. I'm not a toy left on the shelf. TV and radio give me orders, but I'm too busy looking over my shoulders. My concern is people around me, hurting without care, my only enemy. Only enemy. I'm not upset by the way I am. To tell you the truth, I don't give a damn. The only answer is to lie. Help the fool and make him cry. Make him cry. Make him cry. You've got no time for the young. Hit without a meaning, run to nowhere. Prefabricated life, marriage to divorce. Prefabricated energy, a nation of slaves.
Enough of this jungle.
It's Indiana Jones, a large-size action figure.
That boulder's coming in fast.
He's new from Kenner's Raiders of the Lost Ark collection.
Stay low, Indiana. They're right behind you. Use your whip. Whoa, I'm slipping. Oh! A snake pit. Get me out of here. Snap!
Indiana Jones, a large-size action figure from Raiders of the Lost Ark collection, new from Kenner.
Now we're crying.
Nice, a little Raven to wrap things up. So we kicked that off with Taipan and The Cellar. I probably said it like 4 different ways this whole time. My apologies. And that was from their EP, Taipan. I'm going to say it specifically differently this time. Taipan, just to add more clicks to that count. After that, we heard from Darkstar from the Darkstar album. These guys came from Birmingham, well known for, maybe Judas Priest and Black Sabbath, and amongst other bands. Lady of Mars was the song. After that, this is a band for some reason always in my brain growing up, seemed like it was a heavier band, and that was only based on the art or maybe some of the people that liked it, that maybe they liked darker or heavier stuff than I did. I don't know, and I'll be curious to kind of get through their timeline and see how their music evolves. Cirith, Ungol. This album art is phenomenal. I love the album art. I have no idea why I never got drawn into this band. It's from the Frost and Fire album, and the song I shared with you there is I'm Alive. After that, No Bros. N-O space B-R-O-S. That's the name of the band. From the album Good Morning, Sir. It is live. And that's the song, of course, is the Good Morning, Sir from that single. Killing Joke after that. The song is from the album What's This For? The song, The Fall of Because. And actually, I had to share this one with my co-host, Nate, because this one, when I first heard it and I would listen to it again and I sent it to him, and he said the same thing without me prompting him. I just sent it to him. I think I may have said, what does this sound like, or something like that. I forget. So I may have been leading him a little bit, and he called it out as well. We both agree. This seems to really have an influence on the band Godflesh. Both Nate and I are huge fans of that Street Cleaner album. We enjoy some other Godflesh as well, but when that Street Cleaner, when I first heard it, I was dumbfounded. I'm like, how? This is nothing like anything else I like. Why do I like this so much? Cover to cover. And I've bought it, I don't know how many times. I bought a remix. I bought I had it on cassette. I had this one on cassette. God, I wonder if I still have that. I bet you I sold it. And then finally on vinyl. And then I got the live version on vinyl. Great album. But we're talking about Killing Joke here, not Godflesh. That, again, the song, The Fall of Because. Definitely like early industrial there. After that, we heard from Trust from France, from the heavy metal soundtrack. Played a few things off of that here in 1981. The song is Prefabricated. And they also did release an album this year that was, I think it's all in French if I'm not mistaken, but I decided to share this one from the soundtrack. So if you want more Trust, if you want more 1981 Trust, I should say, go check out their album Boy, and it's in French, Marche au Crevet. After that, we heard from the Youth of America album, we heard Wipers. That's it. Not the wipers, just wipers. Curious as what they were wiping. Sorry, I'm above that kind of humor. What am I thinking? Jeez, I apologize. The song No Fair, again, from the Youth of America album. After that, this is one band, this was one song actually, in the band. I wasn't sure if they were going to survive the list from 1981, but they did. It was just strong enough to hold that one of the final slots as I was going through my notes. Wishbone Ash. We've definitely played them before. This was a little bit different, but still pretty solid song. Number of the Brave from the Number of the Brave album. Check out some early, I forget the name of the album, and I have it on a list somewhere because I definitely am looking to buy that on vinyl. I really enjoy that one. Check that one out if you can dig it through the archives and find that. But this is, again, from the Number of the Brave album. I think I said that right. Number of the Brave song and album. Number of the Brave. Wishbone Ash. After that, Picture from the Heavy Metal Ears album. Ears, not years with a Y. Ears with an E. Heavy Metal Ears album from Picture. That was Rock and Roll Under Your Spell. And then we wrapped up with Raven from Rock Until You Drop, the song Over the Top. And another track that I wanted to note, check out Lambs to the Slaughter. It's very proto-Slayer, like early Slayer. If you listen to that song, I think you'll think, wow, these guys, Slayer must have heard this, and those early Slayer songs were reminiscent of that song. And early Creator, they covered this song, Lambs to the Slaughter, that I mentioned, not the one we played. I played Over the Top. Speaking of the top, let's check out the final numbers of the highest grossing films of 1981. We did 10 through 7 on part 1. We did 6 through 4 on part 2. And now we got 3 down to 1. But before we get to the top 3, Here's some other ones that didn't make the top 10, but I think are worth mentioning. We got Clash of the Titans, History of the World Part 1, Dragon Slayer, For Your Eyes Only, which is Roger Moore's vehicle as 007, Escape from New York, An American Werewolf in London, and The Great Muppet Caper. So here we go, top 3, counting down from number 3. Superman number 2. That one grossed $108 million plus. Coming in at number 2, On Golden Pond, with a touch over $119 million. Then, at the top spot, grossing $212 million, holding a comfortable lead in that number 1 spot was Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Dr. Jones, you're a man of many talents. Start the engines!
The Ark. It is something that man was not meant to disturb.
An army which carries the Ark before it is invincible.
Jones! Let her go.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
I'm going after that truck.
Oh, I don't know. I'm making this up as I go. Trust me.
here, just in front of the stage. The music's loud and heavy and played. The guitar is screaming like it's a feeling out of sight. We all want to sing and shout. You got a feeling like never before.
Strumming hands and M&Ms.
Chocolate candies.
Strumming hands and M&Ms.
All hands love M&Ms, 'cause the milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
There's a rich milk chocolate center covered with a colorful candy shell. Slapping hands and M&Ms.
Clapping hands and M&Ms. All hands love M&Ms, 'cause the milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
M&M's chocolate candies.
exploding like some vision of the future, eroding like a nightmare of the past, degrading like the voice of retribution, evading like the life that couldn't last, demanding like the call of satisfaction, tolling like the bell that rings of death, announcing that the game of life is over, gasping like the fading of your breath. The men that walk in changes in a dream. and lets you think.
You're a fly named Yar on a quest in space. You attack the shield of the Kotile's base. But watch out, Yar.
He knows where you are. Yar's revenge is
New on Atari.
Have you played Atari today?
With ion zones and evil drones, there's nothing else like Yar's Revenge, the way out space game that's new from Atari. Who else?
Have you played Atari today?
Welcome to the embers, be away of the modern angel. Tears are meant to be smiling. Bring music down and beware. Been kissing them up a long time. This meditation stay believers. Welcome, modern angel. Welcome to the slave angel. That come from long away. For us destroyer. Many sickness and anomaly. You Jesus Christ for his evolution, but then we need silver. Metal is up on the stage. Now you're the enemy in the field. Metal is good for resistance. Now you're the ultimate again. Welcome, Mother Angel. Welcome, the slave to angel. You that come from long away. For us destroyer. fucking scapegoat. Anytime faster than SOC, they say we're not there when they want me to think. Anything but busting no fucking scapegoat. Busted up in into where to say that it doesn't know that it's better. Anything but busted up fucking scapegoat. Anytime busted in SOC, so it I don't know what they want me to think. Anything but busted up fucking scapegoat.
Nice. That last song, that was another educational moment for me, which is I thought this band was way heavier, like scary heavy from at least 80s. And so that's one beautiful thing about going back to these timelines and revisiting songs or albums or artists that I never did get around to, but knowing of them and maybe having friends talk about them or something like that. But let's get back to the start here. We kicked that off with the band that I discovered in the 80s, 1980s time travel radio. The band is A2Z, 2 with the Roman numeral 2, A2Z. From the No Fun After Midnight 12-inch, that is the song Treason. And we played a live version of No Fun After Midnight because their first album was a live album, literal live album, not just like recorded live. It was with like no overdubs or anything like that. This was a live album, recorded live with fans and the whole ball of wax. So when I like to clarify when you're talking about live albums. So there you go. Finally getting some more releases from A to Z. That was again Treason. After that, we heard from Bullet from the Execution album. This is Germany's answer to Accept with the band Gimme Some Power from the band Bullet. I can't even get through that. I was going to try to get through that without calling the fact that I just said, this is Germany's answer to Accept. I was going to move on and see if anybody called me out. No, I can't. I can't do that. Germany is Germany's answer to Accept, for cripe's sakes. But I suppose I should keep that, keep it so I don't spread any sort of misinformation if you're not familiar with Accept. But you have to admit, Bullet sounds very, very similar to Accept. Pretty good track, though. Give Me Some Power. After that, we heard from Revolver and the First Shot album. That was Contact. Another German artist, Mary B. Thompson on lead vocals. Great lead vocals on that. And that was a band that was championed by Dieter Dierks, who had worked with the Scorpions, Dawkins, Saga, Twisted Sister, so many other bands. And actually the previous artist, Bullet. He worked with Bullet and now Revolver. Not a lot of albums from this band from my recollection, but definitely some 80 cheese on that one, but definitely some enjoyable moments. And Mary just kicking it out of the ballpark, man, with that one. Or hitting it out of the ballpark. I guess you don't kick stuff out of the ballparks. Then again, some of those soccer players, man, they got some feet on them. They can definitely do some damage with the soccer ball, but I digress. Blitzkrieg followed that with the song Inferno, and again, that's from the Lead Weight compilation, featuring various artists, another big band that would Metallica would cover eventually. Big insofar as their influence on those early thrash bands and such, not so much globally. After that, we heard from Legend from the UK, the song Taste of Life from the Legend album. Then we had to throw some punk back in the mix. Dead Kennedys from the In God We Trust Incorporated album. That was Nazi Punks. Fuck off. Then here's another band. This was one I was familiar with. I want to thank Nick Warhead from when I worked with him in A Call to Arms. We had him on the show recently in My Life in 4 Songs. He is now in Hill of Crosses. He turned me on to Death SS, and that's who we heard from in that block. The song was Murder Angels, and that was from the Horned God of the Witches album. So that's early. So Steve Sylvester's music from Italy, and it's a band that would also introduce Paul Chain to the world, or at least those of us who dig deep into the archives of the world. Lots of interesting stuff from Paul Chain. I'll be looking to play some of that as we get through. Very early and important cult rock or horror rock from Italy. Death SS and Paul Chain, and I don't know if Steve Sylvester may have done some other stuff. We'll find out as we get through the years. After that, I tipped you guys off to this one. If you listen to the regular series, Nate and I talking about that, and he warned us, yeah, the quality isn't that great, but you know what? Doesn't matter. It's still here. It's still important. Venom from the Welcome to Hell album. I went with the title track, Welcome to Hell. Early black metal, the genesis of black metal. After Venom, we heard from Discharge and the Y EP, the song Ain't No Feeble Bastard. Then we wrapped up with Holocaust. Again, a band that I thought for sure was like going to be more along the lines of black metal or death metal or something along those heavier lines. But there you go. It was not. From the Nightcomers album, the song is Death or Glory. And before we get to our bonus track to wrap up this whole show, actually, teaser, I got two for you. I was struggling so hard to not put in the one of them because I thought, I don't know if that's how I want to wrap the show, that I decided, you know what? Let's pull out one of those 80 pop hits to really wrap the show up with, and then I can keep the one that I wanted to use. It just fits right in my brain. You'll see what happens, and hopefully you'll agree. But we got a little bit of show wrap to do here. I want you to, don't forget, please subscribe. We got more Time Travel Radio coming. I'm going to start digging into 1982 now that I've wrapped up 1981 with these 3 episodes. all these episodes are available on the website. Most likely, as you hear this, if you missed any of them, all of the episodes, every single one of them are now available on our Patreon page. For as little as $1 a month, you can help support the show, unlock those episodes, and get, what are we up to? This is the 14th, all previous 13 volumes of Time Travel Radio, and amongst other things too. I'm going to start uploading all of the previous My Life in 4 songs as well, so they will all be there, and you can actually segment these out by the show format. So if you want to just listen to Time Travel Radio, you click on that group and bam, there it is. It's so cool. I got the app installed on my phone, so I'll go through. I started listening to 1970. I got to get back to that. And it's kind of inspired me. I might do like a 1970 recap, maybe pull like a top 40. Oh, and I might even do like a radio hits 70s, like AM Gold or something like that. I don't know. I've got some irons in the fire, but I know I've got enough on my plate as it is. I apologize, but a huge way to support the show and to help me to inspire me to keep doing this and keep coming out with all these cool ideas is join us on Patreon. Again, there is a free one, but that one you're only able to get the free episodes, and for $1 you start to unlock things. We got a $3 and a $5 range as well. So if you can throw a little as $1 a month at us, that would be much appreciated and gives you more access. Whew, wow. And also don't forget dotwpod.com is where you can find links to the Patreon page as well as notes for like this show. Now, again, it's in your show notes on the page on your app. But I know if you're like me and you want to see things a little bit clearer, maybe you're listening to it on the podcast player in your pocket or your phone. I should say podcast player. Jesus, what is it, 2005? You can use the website. It's a companion piece if you want to dig through and click on the show notes and see what's being played and all that kind of good stuff, or even the timing and stuff. Or especially if you want to use that back feature and you want to see, hey, when was that song played that he talked about? I missed it. I want to go back and hear it again. If you don't have chapters in your player, that's a companion piece, dotwpod.com. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention or remind you, just subscribe. In whatever podcast player you're using, subscribe to the show. Just hit auto download and get all the episodes without even thinking about it. They'll just appear in your downloads folder, and then you can enjoy all this stuff without missing a beat. Be it the DOTWPOD feature, or be it the Disciples of the Watch episodes that Nate and I do together, the Time Travel Radio here, which you're currently listening to, My Life in 4 Songs, track by track when we do those on occasion. We got a worst to best we're working on coming up. Just subscribe and make your life so much easier. Now, 2 of those bonus tracks that I mentioned. Again, I've never done this on Time Travel Radio, and who knows, maybe going forward I'll do this again. I doubt it, but I try to keep the bonus track poignant or a way to make up for a missed song from the previous years or something along those lines. Actually, I should do that. There's a band that came out in 1970. I didn't find them out until I was well into the Time Travel Radio, and somebody pointed out, hey, you should check these guys out. And I did, and I enjoyed it, but I didn't play them. Maybe I'll revisit that. We'll see. But I digress. While we're dealing in 1981, we're wrapping it up, episode 3, with our 2 bonus tracks. You know what? I'm not even going to tell you what it is. You're going to discover it as we hear it. But stick around if you are offended by my first choice of bonus track, then you can just hit that chapter forward button and get to what is the final song. For the final song, I had to go with some 80s pop and satisfy that desire for myself. But the song that you're about to listen to is another way to satisfy my desires, to tip my cap to a legend in the music industry. I hope you agree. Even if you don't like the song, I hope you appreciate the artist that I'm tipping my cap to with this first bonus track. So stick around. We got 2. Hope you enjoy them both, and I hope you enjoyed 1981 with me. Take care of yourselves out there, friends, and we'll see you in 1982.
Where the perverts in the back. It was smelling like a room. There was junk all over.
bus, and another comes on, and another comes on. Another one rides the bus. Hey, he's gonna sit by you. Another one rides the bus. There's a suitcase poking me in the ribs. There's an elbow in my ear. There's a smelly old bum standing next to me. He hasn't showered in a year. Well, I think I'm missing a contact lens. I think my wallet's gone. And I think this bus is stopping again. Let a couple more freaks get on. Look out! Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. And another comes on, and another comes on. Another one rides the bus. Hey, he's gonna sit by you. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. Ow! Another one rides the bus. Hey, hey! Another one rides the bus. Hey, 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 hey. The window doesn't open and the fan is broke and my face is turning blue. I haven't been in a crowd like this since I went to see the Who. I should have got off a couple miles ago, but I couldn't get to the door. There isn't any room for me to breathe. Now we're gonna pick up more, yeah. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus. And another comes on, and another comes on. Another one rides the bus. Hey, he's gonna sit by you. Another one rides the bus.
Artu? Artu? Where are you? Artu? Artu? Artu, you're on fire! R2-D2, you found a cigarette! Well, I don't think smoking is grown up at all. Because it's very dangerous. Smoking does dreadful things to your lungs and is very bad for your heart. Well, I know I don't have one, but humans do, and I think we should set a good example. Well done, R2. Oh, hello. You know smoking is bad for your health, and it isn't grown up at all. So please, don't smoke. R2, do you really think I don't have a heart?
Thank you for listening to Disciples of the Watch. This episode was produced and edited by Gene Vogel. All music is property of the artist or the publisher. Please buy music and support the art we all love. Editing on this episode was done by Gene Vogel. Check out our website, dotwpod.com, for show notes, links, and more information on the show, as well as connections to social media. Don't forget to subscribe to the show using your preferred podcast application, or use our FeedBurner RSS feed listed on our website. Plug it into your browser or whatever app you're using, and then you will get all of the goodness moving forward. And you can also download the show as MP3 files from dotwpod.com. If you'd like to support the show, please click on the support us link at our website. As well, we have Patreon, so you can do a monthly contribution if you so desire, or purchase some of our merch from our website. Thank you for listening, friends, and stay heavy.